In the beautiful district of Hizan, deep within the mountains of eastern Turkey, a distinct way of life thrives along its glistening slopes. Enclosed within the protective embrace of Hizan's towering peaks, ancient settlements have weathered the elements for centuries. And in this rugged mountain terrain, we're here to witness a timeless bond between the people of this region and the land they call home.
My name is Thoraya Virgilio and welcome to one of the most secluded yet iconic villages in all of eastern Turkey's Hizan district, the village of Uzuntas.
Nestled amidst a majestic backdrop of snow-capped peaks, the village of Uzuntaş emerges like a vision off a postcard. With beautifully asymmetrical box houses seemingly stacked one upon another, harmoniously blending with the rugged contours of the mountainside, it's clear why Uzuntaş has become so iconic. With less than 200 inhabitants, it is one of roughly 30 villages within the Hizan district and one of the oldest Kurdish settlements that still stands. As I make my way through a labyrinth of narrow alleyways and steep inclines, I can't help but feel transported back to a different time.
We've been invited to go and have some chai at one of the houses. Let's go and see what the village houses are like.
I'm welcomed into the house by Ferhat Bey, the muhtar of the village, and his wife, Husna. I'm curious about the life they lead here, and they are more than happy to share their story.
Hello. Hoş bulduk.
Ben Ferhat Malgaç. Uzuntaş köyde yaşıyorum. İlimiz Bitlis, ilçemiz Hizan. Uzuntaş köyde şu an muhtarlık yapıyorum. 5 yıldır ben muhtarım.
He tells us that over the last 20 years, the population in the village has declined to almost half of what it was, with most of the youngsters heading west to work or study. And during these winter months, many of the inhabitants head down the mountain to spend the colder seasons in warmer climates.
Şimdilik bizim köy hane olarak 32 hanedir. Nüfus da en fazla 150-160 kişi olabilir. Yani bizim yaşamamız da tabii hayvancılıktır. Cevizimiz var, bahçemiz var. Yani onunla geçiniyoruz.
Well, what was an invitation for chai has turned into much more than just chai. It looks like we've got some pilav here, rice, Turkish rice, çorba. We've got beans with some meat, cabbage, pickles, and freshly made tandoor bread right here in the village. So we're about to dig in and enjoy this meal. I'm going to try this çorba, my favorite, and I'm a little bit sick at the moment, so this is really what my body is craving for. I try? Bismillah. So good.
Biz inek sağıyoruz, süt yapıyoruz, peynir yapıyoruz, yoğurt yapıyoruz, tarlaya gidiyoruz, ceviz topluyoruz, elmaları topluyoruz, eve geliyoruz, yemek yapıyoruz, tandır ekmeğini yapıyoruz. Yani her şeyi yapıyoruz.
So if you look behind me, there's a pretty sizable rock, as you can see, holding up this house. And this is actually where the name of the village comes from. So if we break down the name Uzuntaş, Uzun means long and Taş means stone. And this is the very stone that this village is named after. And as you can see, it's pretty much part of the architecture.
Ya şimdi dedelerimizde şimdi köyün ortasında bir tane taş var. Onun adına yani bile Uzuntaş diye geçiyor. O taşın üstünde de böyle ev de yapmışlar. Herhalde o taşın üzerinde yani Uzuntaş diye geçiyor.
The architecture of the village is unique. Perched along the contours of the deep valleys, the stone houses stand as silent relics of a bygone era, their origins dating back at least 300 years. Crafted from the very earth they stand upon, the natural stone ensures the buildings remain cool during the summers and warm during the winters. It's another testament to the wisdom of the builders who centuries ago founded settlements here.
If you look at the architecture in this village, it's completely unique. You can see that each of these buildings was handmade, every stone placed by hand. And there are 48 villages in all of the Hizan district. But for some reason, Uzuntas seems to bring in all of the popularity, with the village heads saying that sometimes they have as much as 100 tourists turning up in one day.
From every angle, a panorama of breathtaking beauty awaits. And despite the absence of any formal planning, the village's organic development has a timeless feel.
Bizim köyümüz havası güzel. Kim giriyorsa çok beğeniyor. Bizim köyümüz adımız yani meşhur çıkmış. Herkes diyor Uzuntaş köyü çok güzeldir. Havası güzel, yerisi güzel, kışın bambaşka güzel. Yazın gelince havası daha güzel. Her şeyiniz yani güzel.
Through intertwining streets and pathways, beneath crooked houses and hidden entrances, the beauty of Uzuntaş lies not in the precision of its design, but in the uniqueness of every corner.
The roads on this village are so steep and I am parched. And this is some of the best water that you could ever taste. Fresh from the mountain. Bismillah. Delicious.
Doğal hava en mutlu eden. Bizim havamız güzeldir, doğaldır. Bizim içme suyumuz tabii doğaldır. Yani bizim buradaki içtiğimiz sütlerimiz doğaldır. Yani buradaki bizim yaşantımız %80'i doğaldır.
Like countless villages across the east, life here is intricately reliant on the natural environment, depending heavily on the generous resources it provides. And the generosity with which they themselves share their bounty is humbling.
Evimize girdiği zaman başımın üstüne yeri vardır. Onlara o geldiği zaman çay yapıyoruz, ona veriyoruz. Yemek yaptığı zaman onlara veriyoruz. Yani kim gelirse, hangi kadınlar olsa, erkekler olsa, yani kim olursa kapımız açıktır herkes için. Kim gelirse başım gözüm üstüne gelsin.
As I prepare to depart, my heart fills with gratitude for the warmth and generosity shown to me by the people of Uzuntaş, who have graciously opened their homes, shared their stories, leaving a lasting mark on my journey. From the humble stone houses that have stood for centuries, to the bountiful orchards and fields that sustain its inhabitants, the village embodies the essence of harmony with nature. I leave with a renewed sense of excitement and curiosity to uncover more of Eastern Turkey's hidden gems.